Welcome back. Special ghost edition of Christian. Is he here this week? Who knows? He is! He's here! He didn't die. The AIDS did not take him.
I could just be your girlfriend with a beard.
It's pretty close. It's actually, when somebody pointed that out last week, because I did a show with Crystal to fill in for Christian's sickness, and yeah, somebody said that. It was just like, oh, Christian looks pretty good this week. Like, nice. I didn't notice the resemblance, but yeah, you're very my girlfriend. Like, I can only talk.
I'm gonna take that compliment as my own.
I'm not sure.
So thank you, sir.
Either my girlfriend should be offended or you should be happy. One of the two, or both. But either way,
yes,
it was fun. It was a
fun
time. But yeah, how you doing? Are you surviving? Did you die?
Well, everything's going great, dude. This podcast is gonna go ahead and be brought to you by Juice Quest. Little known fact, this beer company is actually made by two men that are also geese.
They're what?
Geese.
They're geese?
Yeah, do you want to say that?
Scofflaw?
Yeah, dude. That's literally goose talk for beer. And then look, dude. No way, it was only on the box. There was a little duck, a little goose on there somewhere. And I was like, "That's it." Scofflaw. Scofflaw. All right, brought to a great start. It's also brought to you by House of Chan, everybody. This is not a digital screen, even though if you look at it, that does look digital. Pretty cool effect that I have here on my, pretty sure this is bamboo or it's just little pieces of paper woven together by a kid somewhere. And this right here is House of Chan, everybody. Excellent Chinese food, fast service. Who knows Szechuan and Cantonese style, 205.5, Ashfield Road, North Carolina, 841. Don't take out, read the river. Open hours.
It doesn't say the river.
What? What are you talking about? It's what it says.
It doesn't say the river.
It's hard to see because of the lighting. Yeah. Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 9:30. Sunday, 12 to 9.
And you know what? You know why they're closed on Mondays? To listen to what's it about. Let's go.
That's right. They're closed on Mondays for that reason.
Yeah. They know.
If you guys want me to score some free little tiny chicken wings off of little baby chickens, then you can go ahead and do that for me.
Yeah, I wonder does anybody talk about chick wings? Like, you know how you can get veal?
That's what they're serving.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that's the case, but you know you can get veal,
so good.
And it's better. It's like richer. Can I get chick wings, like the little tiny baby bites, like? And
I prefer those little tiny baby chick wings because you can get more lemon pepper per square foot on the wing, and it's just more lemon pepper seasoning to chicken ratio, which is always good.
But I do find it hilarious that you had that thought when you got the beer. You're like, that sounds like a goose talking when you saw Scofflaw.
Scofflaw. Scofflaw.
So if you just because you're saying it like Aflac doesn't make it that.
It does.
If Gilbert Godfrey was still around, he might be able to make this work. Scofflaw.
Yep. Scofflaw.
Scofflaw.
Scofflaw. Juice Quest. Hazy IPA.
Hazy IPA.
Hazy IPA.
Do you just go to your like bargain bin at the liquor store? And you I'm imagining there's the game bin that they have for like PS1 games that are still at Walmart somehow. And there's this just bin and you're just like, what is this? You're like, Garfield's Princess Wonderland? Oh, no one's ever played this game. It's $3. I buy it. Do they have that equivalent at the liquor store for IPAs? Because every week you come back with the dumbest, it's like a kitschy fucking 420 beer. Scofflaw.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's what I find.
How do you get this?
I'm not looking for it. That's for sure.
Shut up. Are you actually one of the? You're like, oh, that sounds like a goose. That's gonna be a good bit.
No, every box is a bit, dude, that I've pre-planned for you and your enjoyment, and now you've ruined it. So way to go, dude. I'm gonna pull the curtain back on the wizard. Here, guy.
I didn't know there was.
So now we're stuck in this land.
Now I'm just gonna drink Budweiser from now on, just to be boring old basic Budweiser.
Yep.
No bits. No fun's gonna be had. You think you're gonna get
fun, dude.
scofflaw from a Bud Light? You wouldn't. Never.
Have fun with that.
Yeah. Scofflaw.
Made by geese for geese. It's delicious.
Just tastes like swamp water.
It kind of does, dude, if I'm being honest. It's like somebody poured grapefruit juice in toilet water, dude. It's pretty sick.
I picture that there's that like algae foam at the top of the can.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of goose shit floating in it.
Yeah, it looks like a St. Patrick's Day beer, but it's April.
Down at the bottom, there's a bunch of seaweed that sticks up and it tickles your mouth when you drink it. She was like, "Oh, what's that? I don't like that."
Yeah, gross. I don't even want to imagine that feeling of seaweed tickling my mouth.
The geese love it. They're like,
The geese love it,
scofflaw.
Scofflaw.
God,
Some dumb shit, right?
I really went from hating that to really enjoying that. I don't know how you did that. It's really wizard
You gotta
work.
take a ride on the wild side every once in a while, Ryan. Right? You just gotta get weird with it.
Well,
Goose jokes for a spell.
Welcome to some banter.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, so I did go to the Masters. That's a good point. Thanks for bringing it up. Guess it all starts 2 weeks ago. Before I had norovirus.
Can we get some like some? We need some fade. It needs to start shaking. Yeah, we need it to start just shaking. The screen starts shaking. We need to get like a 2000 styles memory flashback. It all started.
Yeah, have braces and a weird bowl cut.
2 weeks
ago. Totally different. It all started 2 weeks ago when I went to the Masters. So woke up. It was pretty early, maybe 10 o'clock. Me and my girl started day drinking. We're like, let's get ready to go to the Masters because we're both like, we don't really belong here. We don't really know.
All right,
hello, honey. Hey, honey, are you ready to start day drinking before the Masters? Yes, honey, I am. All right, let's go. So we're back now. We're doing
I'm picturing it, and it went to black and white. You're in like a suit and tie, and she's in like a 1950s poodle skirt. That's what I pictured.
We're like totaling some martinis.
Yeah, let's start drinking, day drinking, honey. Grab me a martini. Oh, I'd love to, Christian.
Oh, I'd love a martini myself. And then we're just getting all. Next thing you know, we're all fucked up and like passed out on the ground.
Yeah, then it's full color. You're in a trailer.
Yep.
I don't know how you got there. It's flipped.
Yep.
It's flipped over. Everything's all over the place. You're drunk. There's
funny.
There's pun.
She's got a black eye.
There's pun-related IPAs everywhere. Scofflaw.
Pun IPAs all over the fucking place. There's some shitbag kid in here. He's shitting everywhere. We don't have 4 or 5 more kids for the check.
Okay, so you're at the Masters. Did you bust out like a suit and tie?
I didn't get there yet. We walked there, but we had already drank like fucking 2 9% beers. So we were like. I was like, I'm going to the Masters drunk, which is hilarious.
Yeah, but I feel like most do. I feel like that's a real drinking event. It's like it's the same amount of drinking goes on at the Masters that I imagine goes on at NASCAR, but it's just on a different level.
For sure.
Like it's like they drink scotch all day, like just straight scotch.
Oh, they're drinking shitty beers out there.
Probably, but I also think there's a lot of red Solo cups with like Jameson in it. Like,
nah, dude, this shit's crazy, bro. Nothing gets in or out, dude. You don't even get to bring your cell phone in. You got to check that. You can't take anything into there. It's like you're going into fucking some weird exclusive shit, and then all the cups are like special. Like the green cup or the clear cup that you can get. You can sell them. And the beers were like $6. Everything else was pretty cheap. They had a bunch of really shitty cheap food, like pimento cheese sandwiches and stuff, which is all right. But you got to like stack them on top of it. You got to like. They have like a bunch of shitty sandwiches for cheap, and the only way to make them good is to start stacking these shitty sandwiches on top of each other and combining shitty sandwiches. So it's like if you combine the barbecue with the pimento cheese sandwich, you've all of a sudden got, now we're cooking with some weird shit here, but you're also just a guy eating double stack sandwiches.
Yeah, you've
with
made a
beer.
Big Mac of finger sandwiches.
Yeah, so just picture me. I'm standing. We're at a cocktail table, and it's like out in this like main promenade. People are walking, and then it's just like all people. You just grab a table if you can find one and stand at it and eat. And I'm stacking sandwiches. I'm drunk. I'm like, licking my fingers and shit. I'm just fucking going for it, bro. Just being a real animal there. People were walking up, dude, and they'd stand at our table and like try to talk to us for a little bit. And then after just a minute or two, they would just always leave. Nobody was sticking around. They were like, "What the fuck are these two people doing?" Like the
How
shit we
did
were
they?
talking about was just crazy. And then, dude, I had to
They're
go in
like,
the
honey,
fucking
honey,
line.
check out this beer. It says scofflaw on it. Doesn't that sound like a goose?
Yeah, and they're just like, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
There's heavy goose talk at that table, and I'm not a fan.
Yeah, and then every time I had to go piss, it was like a fucking ordeal. There was no line for the girls' restroom. It was just like the line for the men's room was like. Erica described it the best. She's the best way of describing the entire Masters experience. It's like going to an amusement park, but there's just no rides around any corner. There's just no rides at all. So what looked like you were standing in line for a Disney World ride, where like now I'm going into some crazy. Oh, it's like an old timey building, and I'm going into the basement of it. And it was like this stone
Oh, Jesus. No.
thing. And then I just what?
Sorry, you cut out for a second. You're good.
No, I go through this like first threshold into this building, and instead of it being a bathroom, I just see a line of dudes. But then halfway through the line of dudes, it breaks, and I'm like, wait, what? And then I look and I see that there's this room on the left. And all I see in this room is it's like a hole in the center for the doorway, is that people are going in one side and coming back through the other side. And then finally, like, I get to go see like what's in this fucking room. What's in the room? I'm freaking out. I go around the corner and there's just this giant line through the entire room that they have just disguised inside this building.
Oh.
So now I'm locked in, dude. I'm in a building. I'm around a bunch of guys in visors. Everybody's holding bags of swag. They're
Does it
all like
look
a
like
bunch of
this?
fucking dickheads.
This is
Kind of looks like that. It's literally boring as fuck. And then fucking finally you get to the bathroom, and then there was just like a million stalls, and it was like I don't know, it was just like a little bit fucking unsettling because I was like walking down, and they were just like, "Yeah, go ahead." And it was like it's almost like they know before you. Like they're so good at running the toilets there and making sure that there's going to be somebody,
at
like
every
there's going to be an
single
open one, that they know like how long every guy's been pissing. It's like they got a meter to know how long everybody's been pissing. They're like, it's going to be open. And then, dude, I was walking down, there was nothing open, and right before I got like towards the end, a guy gets up and leaves, and I was like, oh, there's my slot, dude. I was like, holy shit, dude, he just knew.
maybe there's like a trickle sensor in the urinals. So it's like when you start trickling, when the stream, the pressure of the stream starts like getting down, he's like, oh, he's about to wrap up. Send a
Like,
guy
send him
through.
down.
Send a guy through because
Dude.
he's about to stop.
It was like 40 toilets, dude. It felt like a gauntlet of toilets that I had to walk through, just dudes pissing. It was so many men pissing in one concentrated area. It was highly uncomfortable. I was just like, if you just think about it, there was so many fucking dudes just crammed into this room. And then yeah,
The
dude,
cock
the
per
guy just nailed
inch.
it. The guy running it knew what the fuck he was doing, bro. He was like,
There's a
"Go
dude.
ahead, dog.
I'm
It's your
picturing.
time."
There's an air traffic control, like a piss traffic controller. He's
Dude,
just
like,
he's
they were
like,
like
"Hey,
earbuds,
no,
pieces
come on,
in.
come on. No, you gotta go through. No, you stop. No, come on through. Let's go.
Dude, it was like that. I have never stood in a line that long to pee in my entire life.
Why
That
wouldn't
was
you
by
just, dude? When
anything.
everywhere is a place to pee at the Masters. That's what I don't understand.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
Everywhere
is.
is on surveillance at the Masters, dude. The entire thing is under surveillance, bro. It's the most uncomfortable shit. Like, you feel like you're being watched. There are people standing all over the place with the little earpieces in, bro. It's literally the most lockdown shit. Like, they fucking really uptight about it. You can't do any wild shit. We were like, oh, fuck. We did not want to stand out. I tried to go look. We found a couple of sewer caps. We knocked on them, banged a couple times, see if anybody knocked back, so we could find these Laotian women that we knew were human trafficked somewhere in there. So somewhere in the depths, I don't know where, I don't know how, but there's tunnels of some sort or some type of room or something, some vessel
Just
that they're keeping these Laotian women that have been
so funny.
human trafficked by the sisters. And I don't know what.
I'm just picturing you two day drunk, completely out of place. Everybody else is just like a 40 to 67-year-old that's in there just drinking martinis and stuff like that. And you guys are out there knocking on back doors and porta potties going like, are there any women in there?
Where are the women and
Wait.
children? Look, man, I know. We would walk up to you could walk. I didn't actually do this, but I would walk up to people. I should have walked up to people and just been like, "Listen, I know they're here. You can just point, and I'll know where to go."
Tell me.
It's getting real serious. Listen, please listen. I know Laotian women. The Laotian women.
Dude, you
I
should,
think it's what they're called when they're from Laos. I don't know, but they've been trafficked by the Tates. By Tate.
feels like Laotian sounds better, but I would. You should just go up to people and just go. So where is it? And don't explain anymore. Just so where is it? Where?
Yeah, if I did that, if I did that, I'd have been escorted out immediately.
But I feel like people would hand you. You're gonna get handed little bottles of like airplane bottles of liquor. I feel like that's what you're gonna get handed all day. People are gonna be like, "Where is it? I know it's here. Where is it?" And then they're just gonna be like, "Yeah, yeah." They're just gonna hand their little baggies of cocaine to you.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of fucking fat, nerdy old guys, dude.
Yeah.
There's no cocaine going on there. Nothing crazy. It just was like honestly, dude, rated pretty low on my
Really?
list of things that
Really?
I've done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially because the tickets cost like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, and I don't care about golf, which is a big part of it.
Who really does? Imagine being into that. Imagine that being your sport. Like I can get playing it, but like
Sport,
watching
yeah.
it is next level nonsense.
It's the sport of winners, Ryan.
It's the sport of.
You want to
winning.
close a fucking deal or not?
I guess.
I tried to close a couple deals while I was out there. I was like, let me give this a shot.
You didn't
I
close
walked
any
up with
deals?
a couple of guys. No, you just walk into a group of 4 or 5 guys. They're all talking deals, and you walk in, you try and close one right there,
There's a
right
lot
then
of-
and there. Hey, boys, how about before we all leave this conversation here, close this deal? And they go, what? They go, the Brookstone deal. They're like, that's not. Brookstone hasn't been a thing for years. And I say, well, you got a point, but. All right, I'm gonna go get a drink. You guys want a drink?
That would be so funny. Like, there's a lot of open deals on the course. You know that.
I'm trying. You can go to the course and just close a deal. I'm not even a member there. Just go up sometimes, close a deal, and leave. And these guys are like, "What's your handicap?" And I say, "Closing this deal." And then we do it.
Dude, what's that movie where Jamie Foxx just like he's like the mailroom guy and he just like goes into an executive's office and starts running the company one day? That's what I'm picturing you're doing out on the golf course. He
I've
just
never seen that. That sounds like a good movie.
it's
Sounds hilarious.
I think he just like goes into somebody's office that's on vacation and then just starts answering the phone and then people just assume he's the new guy and then he just starts working. He has like good ideas for the company and starts working his way up, but he's just like a retarded male guy. And then they go
Nice.
then they play that song that goes Day Bow Bow. It's from Always Sunny.
What's that?
Day Bow Bow. Chicka chicka. Day
yeah.
Bow Bow. Oh yeah. That one.
Yep.
That's a good song.
Yep. Dropped over here. Weird.
Dude, I don't know what that song is. I have no idea what the fuck the song is, but it goes Day Bow Bow. I can tell you that.
Go ahead and play it.
Yeah, it fucking rules.
Oh yeah. So here, let the people here. Yeah, this one.
I did a
it's
great
the-
impression.
Wait, is that the Scat Man?
I don't believe it's the Scat Man, but it definitely could be the Scat Man. God, what? Who made
What the
this?
fuck is going
I
on, dude?
got-
Why is the devil calling this child beautiful?
Dude, this is like a Tool video. This song fucking rules, though. Dude, who the fuck is Yello?
Bro.
Little baby taking a shit in the middle of it.
It's almost not even a song.
It's not. It's not a song like at all. There's no lyrics.
This is a fever dream of a beat.
Yeah, the one time he says, "Oh yeah," and the moon's so beautiful, I believe are the only lyrics in this. The rest is just they bow bow, chicka chicka.
Oh yeah, it's just so weird.
Yeah, and they got
And also this video, also having a kid in it is just weird.
they got Garfunkel or Oates
This.
in this. Yeah, this guy I don't like him.
Why is he closing his eyes and shit? Better play chicken in the pool.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, for an 80s song, if you saw this on TV and you were on enough acid or mushrooms or probably just weed, this would be crazy. You'd be like, what
Okay,
the
this
fuck?
is wild right here. Yeah, right here, I'm definitely like, what the fuck?
All of this is like practical effects too, because like they didn't have crazy CGI. This is all just like shit they did.
It's just green screen.
Yeah, it's just green screens and curtains and shit. They got this baby with the sun. I don't like this. I don't know why. I feel like this
Dude,
would
it's
frighten
just
me.
the most creepy shit with this little girl in it. I don't like it.
Oh,
what are the
movie-
comments saying about this?
I just remembered
This just seems like a fucking Chimo fucking anthem, bro.
dude, I remember the secret to my success is what that movie's called. Jamie Foxx. 15% of the song, oh yeah. 15% weird sound effects. 70% oh.
Dude. How the fuck? Why is there a kid in this, bro?
I don't know.
This is some Chimo shit, bro.
You think? You think those guys were fucking
These
that
guys
kid?
are just looking at that kid and going, "Oh yeah."
Oh, they did say the moon's so beautiful, and that kid was holding.
Was the moon.
The kid was the moon. Yeah, that kid. It's beautiful.
Bro, me.
Bruh. Drums beautiful, bass even more beautiful. A couple of years ago, my neighbor
Nobody's calling this out.
showed up drunk as fuck on my doorstep at midnight. He asked me for a CD with this song on it because he wanted to test the sound system of his new car. Continuously just asking me for if I didn't have any Yello. Ever since the first time I played it. Okay, Jesus Christ, I hate that guy. But the comments are just like these songs.
It's just not that good.
It
either.
kind of rules. Not gonna lie.
It doesn't slap that hard. I don't know. It's just not for me, I guess.
The
He's
music
looking up
video
at a kid.
actually makes it worse. I just like when it goes.
The
bow,
music video
bow.
makes this shit creepy as fuck. And
That's all I want. I want.
that part is fun.
Yeah, that's one of the best. So,
Indubitably.
so then you got sick after the Masters. Is that what happened to you last week? You got.
Yeah, then I got norovirus, which hate to say it, guys, but yeah, you get norovirus, fecal oral route, which means I ate somebody's turd particle, y'all. I ate doo-doo particle or something from somewhere, and I don't know where I got it from. I'm gonna go ahead and blame this place called Fresh Take. Now I went into Fresh Take, and it all seemed great. Everything seemed awesome. It was a newer fucking supermarket. I was like, it's clean, brand
No.
new. Great staff. Every go, you order a sandwich from the deli. You get a fucking hoagie one day, and you're like, you know, I'm gonna go back. They do $5 for a half, $10 for a whole. They don't even upcharge the half. I was like, great. Little did I know, somebody back there had doo-dooed that day and probably didn't wash their hands or something, bro.
Dude, I have some
I
great news
fucking-
for you. I have some really
What?
good news for you. I've done a little bit of research for you, and I wanted to put your mind at ease. It's not only from vomit, or from, God damn it, I fucked it up.
It's also from throw up.
It's also from
Yeah,
vomit.
great.
Yeah. You
That
can also
doesn't
get
help,
You
Ryan.
could get vomit. No, it actually does help.
Which means they're just barfing there at their job, and then I got it on me.
It does help because if I had to choose Sophie's choice of ingesting, I'm going to choose vomit every single time. 10 out of 10 times. I'm going to choose vomit.
Over doo-doo?
If I had to make you a cake and either I'm
I'm
going to
not
vomit a little bit on
fighting.
it.
I want to argue with you, but not. I can't choose doo-doo.
Yeah, you can't choose doo-doo. You don't want to You don't want to be a doo-doo
can't.
defender.
I just can't.
That's
I can't
crazy.
do it.
Yeah, so we're gonna do vomit is way better than doo-doo. So you can hope that somebody just threw up a little bit on your food?
Yeah, I guess.
You're welcome.
So, anyways, I ate some doo-doo particles somewhere, man. And
Or ass.
that shit gave me norovirus, bro. I don't eat ass, dog.
Dude, I do, and guess who's never
Mine
got
too.
norovirus?
You're right,
Thank you. No, yes, thank
dude. You built up. You're like a Native American. You built up tolerance.
Dude, I've calloused my stomach with shit over the years. It's like when you take a little bit of cyanide every single day for 100 years, and then you're just invulnerable. I think you don't die then.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I've been doing with ass.
Tongues on cracks.
So yeah, it's pretty easy actually. I would recommend several doses of eating ass, and that'll probably fix this.
Get your immune system right up.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, that's what I was missing.
I would recommend that. If
I took an emergency, but I didn't eat ass a bunch that week.
you should take an
So
emergent
you're right.
A.
That probably was it. So yeah, then I got sick and I just couldn't do anything. I was throwing up for like 2.5 days straight. And then I was just like a weak, depleted man for about a day and a half. And yeah, then it bled off. Fever and throwing up at the same time, dude. I was like a little fucking. I was basically just like a defeated little bitch, dude. I just sat in the bathroom and tried to make myself throw up. Eventually, I couldn't throw up anymore. Couldn't drink water.
Were you doing that thing where you're
Fucking sucked.
where you're shitting so much then you have to vomit while you're shitting and you have to like puke through your thighs?
No, but eventually I did poop. And when I did poop, I had to poop with the trash can between my legs because I was like, I just couldn't trust myself to not throw up at any point, dude. I was just like, I'm always feel like I'm going to throw up. It never ended, bro. Nausea that never ends made me so fucking angry. I was so fucking just down and out, bro. So yeah, anyway. I got norovirus from eating dookie, y'all. Don't do it.
Don't eat shit. If there's one message I could leave you with.
There's one thing I could tell you guys out there, everybody. If you don't want to get norovirus, don't eat doo-doo particles. Ask first. When you go to Chipotle, say, are there any doo-doo particles on any of this food? And if they say no, then you have a verbal contract signed by them.
I think you can say.
And then if you get norovirus after that, you can take it to Chipotle and say, they said no doo-doo particles. And they'll say, well, you can also get it from puke, and you'll say, fuck.
Yeah, you didn't read the puke clause? That's the thing.
The puke clause, dude.
Well,
the puke rebuke.
That sounds terrible. And yeah, finding that out would actually make it so much worse. Like I just think I got.
Yeah, I was pretty pissed when I found that. I was like, oh, this is how you get it? Wow.
And I just got.
It's just food poisoning.
I feel like I just got COVID over the last couple of weeks, and that's just released from a lab somewhere in China. So like, that's not really the same thing.
Yeah.
No. What are we gonna do about that? How would we stop that?
What do you do? I mean, just suck it up, dude.
Yeah, no.
You're probably gonna have long COVID now again, like Sterling.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what that means. I feel like it
means you have it forever.
It just never goes away.
You're never gonna be okay.
I'm never. I think I'm fine, so I'm good. My girlfriend's the one that's suffering. She can't like really taste that well or smell. Like she can't like smell at all. And I'm like, no.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm like that kind of sucks. But whatever. It's
you just rip farts around her now and just to check.
No, she can still hear him. So, and I got a really loud asshole.
Well, the silent ones are the ones that are not.
Yeah,
the silent ones are. Dude, my farts, it's pretty much an established thing now, and I'll just go ahead and share this with everybody. My farts are not stinky most of the time.
Most of the time?
They can be.
Okay.
But for the most of the time, dude, and this is how you know whether it's going to stink or not. If it's funny and hilarious, it won't stink. And they're mostly funny and hilarious. My asshole is a goddamn comedian, dude. He's better than me.
We should hear a set one
This
time.
motherfucker's timing, dude, the timing, it's all there, but just the sounds that I'm just getting these days, dude, are just such nice trumpeteer, just...
What if Hitler had a guitar?
Just like, I mean, you can just, if you want to hit a beat, like you say I want to fart in a moment that's inappropriate in a conversation with my girlfriend, I can hit just the perfect farts during those moments that just make it an undeniable laugh for and fun for the whole family. And guess what? It doesn't stink when that happens ever. It's almost like it's just that's like a good fart versus bad fart, dude. There's just a yin and a yang
You have
of
two
farts.
farts on your shoulder.
I have 2 farts, dude, and then every once in a while, dude, you'll fart one and you'll go, I'll be like, everybody just get out of here. It went through the turd. So they either go through
Went
or
around
they
it.
go around.
Yeah, it goes.
You know.
That one sliced right through the middle like a power washer.
Oh, dude, that one was like the boring tunnel. Did they ever finish this stupid tunnel?
No, it hit a thing. I was so invested in that fucking tunnel, man. I wanted to know what was gonna happen when we drilled through the flat Earth, but they just hit a thing that they couldn't drill through with anything that they had. They drilled for like 50 days in the exact same spot, and then the machines kept overheating and breaking. Like they were using like diamond, like tips on the drills that they were using, and they couldn't get through it. So that I think they hit the bottom. I think they hit the bottom of the flat Earth, and that's it.
Hell
There's
yeah,
nothing
dude.
more that they can do.
That's the bedrock in
Yeah.
Minecraft.
And it's actually the outside of the sandbox. I think if you hit it, it just bounces you back, and you fly
yeah.
across the map. But they kept saying that they kept hearing shit down there too. I remember hearing like some conspiracy theories that it's like they stuck like a microphone down there, and it sounded like screams from hell. Like it was creepy. They played the recording. It was
They
very
drilled down into hell, man.
They drilled down to hell. They might have. I don't exactly know.
So they weren't drilling down; they were drilling across, weren't they?
Don't know what the difference is.
They were making a hole.
Yeah,
They were going towards the core.
you think they were going towards the core? They're going down.
No, they weren't. They were
They're-
not going down towards the core. The
I
whole
think they were.
point was to make a transportation system.
Maybe, but I think
It's
they're.
just to make like a big ass super tunnel. What the fuck are you talking
Well,
about?
they never
To the
fucking. They
core.
never finished it. They stopped drilling. They couldn't.
Yeah,
do
but
it.
they weren't going towards the core,
I don't
dude.
know.
That'd be retarded.
Well, they did
Why
do
the fuck
that.
would they do that?
They did that in Russia too. In Russia, they tried to drill straight down to see how far down you could go. The same thing happened. Eventually, you hit a wall
Yeah.
and you can't go anymore. I don't know what's there. I think it's hell. It might be hell. Just don't.
I don't know, dude. I recently dude. Can we also talk about?
Hold on, I wanted to show you this guy before. Hold on, just put a pin in this. You're gonna love this guy. I was hoping that you would turn into this guy. If you have this much control and comedic timing over your ass, listen to this guy. That's all he does. That's what he does
Why
on
does
his
he
stage.
look like that? And why does he put his hand on his foot like that?
Because she's got to get
It's
control.
a comedian.
Yeah, but listen. Look, he's talking about your beer.
Dude, he's playing with his asshole. He's got a kid. Look at the top right.
Yeah. You think the kid
Can't do
doesn't
that.
love this? You think the kid doesn't
I'm sure.
fucking die laughing when he's like, do the duck
Dude.
fart?
Dude, I had a hilarious one with Sage the other day, bro. We were both looking at this cormorant in this pond, and we were trying to sneak up to watch it because it was like drying off its wings. And I was like, we gotta be so quiet. We gotta sneak up. And we got pretty close, and I just bent and I squatted down, dude. And I was like, oh no. I was like, let's just test this kid right now. Does he get it or not? And it was just like, and he just looked, and he was like, oh my God. It was like, we both like, no way, dude. You just farted when we're sneaking up on a bird. Oh my God, bro. It was great. It was an excellent moment. I enjoyed it so much.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not playing with my asshole to make fart noises sound like animals. That's crazy. I'm not
Yeah,
playing with my farts.
That's silly. You should.
I want my chick to want to fuck me. I'm not doing that.
Well, she's not gonna eat your ass. She's gonna get norovirus, so you're fine.
Well, for sure, dude. If you shoot my ass right now, you can get norovirus quick. You deserve it. If you ate my hairy ass, dude, whew,
That's on you.
dude, I would never respect her again. I have to break up with her.
And it's the perfect time to do one of those comedic farts you're always talking about.
Listen, babe, I've just been thinking a lot, and I'm sorry, but it's hilarious, right? No, I'm breaking up with you. Sorry.
All right. Okay.
I dude, I've done them with the most inappropriate time possible.
Well, you're
They're
fucking.
always funny, dude. No, would never do that, Ryan.
I don't know. That was what is the most inappropriate time? When you're 69ing. That's the actual answer.
69ing, that's like a fight. Like you physically fight someone that does that to you. If my girlfriend did that to me, if I was 69 and my girlfriend, let me go ahead and put this on the record. If I'm 69 and my girlfriend and she farts in my face, I'm going to pick her up in the same position and I'm tombstoning her right there. Off the bed.
Dude, and with your schnoz,
Tombstone.
it's going to be right, like, it's right there. Like, when you're 69ing, it's literally like hole on hole.
No. I can't not and breathe it in. And then I'll have norovirus again, and I'll tombstone her. You're literally in the position to do a perfect tombstone from The Undertaker. So that's what I'll do. The tombstone is just a modified 69.
Yeah, it's
If you
just
think about it.
straight man 69. It's just a
I mean,
tombstone.
it is.
Yeah. You want to just get gay with your
I
friends.
mean, tombstone ends with your face in the Undertaker's dick, dude. He takes you under his nuts. That's what the whole thing means. The From Undertaker.
The From Undertaker. I was thinking the exact
Got him.
same thing.
Beat you.
I thought it and then went, nah, Christian's gonna hate that. And then fucking went to say it anyway. And you said it.
We'll never hate. I would do the most hateable thing
From Undertaker.
first. The From Undertaker.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I know you've painstakingly made a game for us, but I've also done something. We did this last year, and I wanted to do it again. I feel like you have a much better chance at it this year. I really want you to try your hardest to predict the Stanley Cup Finals. We're going in here. We're getting the Stanley Cup Finals. You're betting long on your bets.
I forgot
Yeah, you didn't do good.
that y'all did that.
Yeah, that we have like a little hockey cup thing. Yeah, we do that. But yeah. But here's the thing, dude. Canada's in it to win it this year. We got Canadian teams in the playoffs this year.
Really?
We got a lot of them. There's a chance. There's a chance that Canada.
Really, you guys got no. You know what? And you can thank America for that. Y'all were all pissed off. You guys came together.
Mhm, we did.
You rallied.
We said elbows up. Everyone said whatever the fuck that means. We're saying elbows
I don't know
up.
what that means. but
No one knows, but everyone in Canada's saying it. It's a thing. I think it's something to do with hockey. But yeah, dude, elbows up. Hey, elbows up for Canada. Hey. That's what we're doing, dude. We're voting. You know what I did for Easter? You asked me what I did for Easter. You know what I did for Easter? I motherfucking voted. That's right. 'Cause I'm a patriot. I went to
on Easter.
on Easter, I went to a strip mall and I voted. Early voting because I'm a classy individual and I refuse to wait in a line. So I went there and you know what? Vote. Let me be a little patriotic about Canada for a little bit because god damn it, if the Canadian voting system isn't the best way to vote. That's how you should vote in an election. It's you go to a strip mall and then a very old man slowly writes down your information on a lined sheet of paper in pencil. And, well, he writes down all the information from your driver's license. It takes a solid 15 minutes for him to do it. Then he hands you a little sheet of paper that has all the options for voting on it. You go behind what I would call middle school diorama cardboard thing. Just that, it's like a little sheet of paper. And you go and you check the box. And then you hand it back to an even older man. And you couldn't believe that you're seeing
They're always old.
Yeah, but the first man was old. This guy he's not going to make it to the next election. Without a doubt, this is his
He can't
last.
write anymore. He
No.
he wrote he wrote 5 years ago. He was writing the information down.
That's the thing. This is his final election, so it means a lot to him. So what he does is he tears a little piece off your paper, keeps that for himself, and then allows you to put it in the Amazon box that they've cut a slit in, and then you slide your piece of paper in there, and that's it. You've now voted in your election, and the future's in your hands. It's the way it should be.
Hell yeah, dude.
You shouldn't go to a McDonald's kiosk thing and press buttons. You shouldn't have like a fucking.
Well, no, the
printer thing.
kiosks have a lot of problems.
No, that's what Daddy said that.
The kiosks, they've got a lot of problems. I don't like the kiosks.
Yeah, so
these kiosks, I say I don't like them. They come in,
Dude,
They got a lot of problems.
Can I tell you? Can I just tell you that I feel
Very
like,
bad.
although Daddy's been home for you, I'm starting to feel like, dude, like we're fucking back. We're fucking back in such a big way. Like,
What, Canadians?
no, 3 things just happened in the last couple of days that made me feel like we're fucking back. Just the world is just right back on track somehow. We got
What?
crazy for a little bit, but we're back on track. 1, I went to Tim Hortons. An old white lady served me very, very slowly and got my order wrong. That's beautiful. That's the way it should be. That's how Tim Hortons experience is supposed to be. Not 17 Indian mans correctly getting my order.
Oh boy, did you guys? What'd you do to the Indian people?
I don't know what happened to them. I think we evicted them. I don't know what happened. They're all gone.
Oh boy,
but it was an
maybe
old.
they're in El Salvador too.
Maybe. But there's a old white lady serving me. Here's the thing. Roll up the rims back. I know that doesn't mean a lot to you, but it means a lot to me. They have it. The old-fashioned. So here's the thing. Roll up the rim is a big thing in Canada. It's massive. Yeah, you probably have a similar thing in some sort of store in America, but basically it's on your cup, the rim, underneath the rim. You roll it up, and you can get a free coffee or a free donut or something underneath it. But during COVID, they took that away from us because that was unsanitary. During COVID, they didn't want you because the way that everyone does it is you bite it and you fucking like you to get it started so you can peel it up, and then you rip it off and then you hand it to the old white lady that's behind the counter, and then she gives you a free coffee. So they stopped doing that during COVID, and they made you download an app. People were not fucking happy about this fucking app. Let me dude, the app. Think about the same guy who took my information for the election now has to download an app to get his fucking roll up the rim. That's bullshit. Now our lines are longer because they're like, scan a QR code. They're like, what's a QR code? You're like, this is fucking insane. I don't want to do this. It's retarded. It's been gone for 5 years. They took it away from us. It's back. Fucking back. Old white lady hands me a roll up the rim original style cup with the under the rim thing. Felt great. I leave there. I go to my local Walmart. I got some shopping to do. Do you know what happens when I go to the front door? A retarded man greets me. Where did they go? Where have they been? They're back.
What?
They were gone.
What the fuck happened?
I don't know what they would do. Dude, tell me right now that when you go there that there's a retarded guy greeting you at the front of your Walmart. You haven't seen him in years.
Yeah.
They've been gone.
There is.
Oh, really?
I didn't want to say it, but I literally heard him talking to a guy the last time I was walking out. I was like, oh.
Dude, it made me feel great. I was so happy. He was like, hey, have a good day. I was like, yes, we're so fucking back, baby. Because I think during COVID, during all the cost-cutting things, time periods, that was one of the #1 jobs to get cut was special needs greeter. They were like, we don't need that. But no, you do need that. You don't realize how pleasant that is. You're like, ah, only an asshole.
You special need that.
We special needed that. Dude, so it felt like we were fucking back. And the Conservative Party of Canada is running on one platform and one platform alone, bringing back plastic straws. Let's fucking go. Let's bring the fucking plastic straws back. They took them away from us, and now my drinks taste like pencil shavings. It's not okay.
Well, hell yeah, dude.
That's all I want.
Sounds like you all have a lot going on down there.
I want old ladies giving me my coffee. I want retarded guys greeting me at Walmart, and I want a plastic straw. Is that so much to fucking ask for?
I mean, dude, the best part about all that is that you could get a job at Walmart anytime you want.
Now there's job openings for me, and people like me.
For you, dude. And people like you, dude.
Oh, dude. And it's like...
What would you do if you went... Would you be mad, though, if you went to Walmart and it was a retarded Indian guy?
Oh, dude. They can't take our jobs like that. That would...
Like, hello, buddy. You can get welcome to Walmart.
Dude, the fact
welcome to Walmart.
The fact that you can't do retarded Indian and it just sounds Indian is beautiful to me.
Welcome to Walmart.
Yeah, that was
I got it now.
That was close.
Welcome to Walmart.
He still rolls.
Walmart. He doesn't do the R rolls right.
That's funny.
Well, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't like that. That's all I want.
We're just doing crazy shit down here, dude. It's not good down here. It's not
No?
looking great.
No, your eggs are overpriced, and there's no retarded greeters at Walmart.
The eggs are overpriced. Like I'm doing this. We're building this whole fucking thing right now, like this device, and then it's just hilarious. Like we're just directly getting fucked because we're getting Chinese goods.
Oh, you needed
And
those.
now we're
your
getting
tariffs?
totally fucked.
You're getting tariffed.
Yep.
It's
And
not.
he's just not even saying what he's gonna do. He's just like, hey, maybe I'm gonna do this, maybe I'm gonna do that. I don't know. I'm doing it now. I'm not doing it. Hey, it's on. It's off. It's on. It's off.
Would you say that it's not?
Kind of hard to fucking plan some shit right now. Like it's just like literally the worst timing. Sucks.
Yeah, well, you got to blame Daddy. He came home. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's the worst, dude.
Yeah.
The worst is that there's grown men driving big trucks calling some other man daddy around here, dude. It's the only thing that Luis Gomez guy ever said that was good. Everything else he said was racist and bigoted and
Oh, the N-word.
meat-headed and stupid.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
It's that any man who worships another man is pretty gay.
It's true. Praise the Lord. All right.
Yep.
Happy
That's
Easter.
why no, it's actually sorry. It's any man who's a fan of another man.
Yeah. Well,
So if you're a fan of another man, including Ryan,
no,
especially not
you
me.
should be a fan of me. I'm special.
Well, he's also intersex, and he's identifies as
Well,
multiple different things.
I'm sorry that you're getting fucked by the tariffs. It sounds like it's not really terrific.
I got pissed.
I knew he had to piss because you can't finish a shitty IPA with duck noises on the side without having to go piss. That's part of the problem. But yeah, I don't honestly blame him. That's pretty rough. But you know what he's gonna miss out on? Pete and Bass. Because before he gets to the NHL bracket, dude, Christian, I know you can hear me. I know you're gonna love this. But we looked at Pete and Bass before, the old guys that freestyle rap, but they put out a fucking remix, and it's been stuck in my head all week, and I've been excited to share it. So enjoy Pete and Bass Mugshot Freestyle.
Sink a gallon of gin, it's been a long day. Top speed, ripping the roads up in the wrong lane. Hop, skip and a jump out the dump truck. Headbutt back in your chest, make you concave. I got the vision of a hill throw. Eyes in the back of my head, back in the bilbo. Catapult another rock from his swamp pot. If he doesn't divvy the packet, give it the steel toe. I got your mother blowing on my bagpipe. She been rocking me
Can you imagine if this was your grandpa? And you're like, yo, check out the song that my grandpa made. He's like, your chick be blowing on me bagpipe.
A bagpipe.
Your chick be blowing on me bagpipe.
She been rocking
On
me
me
box till I
bagpipe.
capsize.
No, he's got the funnest accent. This is the tall one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this guy. The guy who's wearing the
The tall one's
reflective
the
vest.
best, dude. He's got the fucking hilarious accent.
Yeah.
So I leave with a wink from the tip of my japs eye. What's up? What's the deal, my
He
brother?
said tip of me Japs eye.
My brother. Oh no, the guy in the back left there,
Yes,
that tall
this guy.
That's the one with the craziest accent.
But did you are we're not hearing
Who's
it
this
because
guy,
it's
though?
British.
Is this Queen Vic?
This guy rules. Dude, he just said something's coming from the tip of my Japs eye. I haven't heard that expression for a dick like a dick hole ever in decades.
Oh, Jesus
Tip of me
Christ.
You never heard a dick hole been called a Japs
No, I
eye?
have not.
It's
and I'm not gonna
crazy.
start using it.
You've never heard tip of my Japs eye?
Jesus Christ.
Dude, that's hilarious.
So I leave with a wink from the tip of my japs eye. What's up? What's the deal, my brother? You don't want me to steal, my brother? Let a kid know that we shoot no porno. We gangbanging for real, my brother. Midnight under moonlight in me trench coat, got my sixth sense setting in real quick. Backflip off the roof, grip the gutter pipe, butterfly kick you in your dick. That's some real shit. Drunk driver.
I don't know
fresh
why,
dead
I
diver.
really like
I can make
this.
a shift from a
And
twig
this
back
guy in the
down.
No,
back,
this
I've been watching him the whole
Dude,
time.
he's
He
the
is
best.
hilarious.
He literally looks like he's a reanimated corpse. He's like a ghoul, man.
I know.
I'm an acorn, I'm an odd nut. I ain't the kind of tree you wanna bark up. I'll splash you with a puddle when I park up. You ask for a smoke, I'll say no, then I'll spark up.
It's like the British Wu-Tang Clan, where it's like you don't know how many members there are, and not all of them are gonna rap. Some of them are just gonna be there. No way.
Sesame. Big Minge Energy.
She said
Big
Big Minge
Minge
Energy. Yes. Then she went rat-ta-ta-ta. There's no fucking way. This lady rules.
Big Minge Energy. It's the funniest thing I've
I
ever heard in
fucking
my
love
fucking
Big Minge
life,
Energy.
dude.
That's how I'm gonna live my life now. I'm gonna live
Big
my life
Minge.
with
Who
Big
else
Minge
has
Energy.
Big Minge Energy? I mean, that's like a whole thing.
Dude, that Big Minge Energy.
Big Minge Energy.
How do you think Oprah got to where she was, dude? Big Minge Energy.
That's a 9 mil melody. Your mum's on
9 mil
benefits. Your dad's gone mad off of cannabis. You buy Gucci, but you ain't that glamorous. You're a vegan. I bet you're a vegan.
You're a vegan. I bet you're a vegan. Dude, bars. She's spitting.
This is crazy. What the fuck? The whole people just
You don't
getting
want
mad and
beef,
rapping.
bitch. I do, and I've just eaten.
Wow.
Hiding. You get an hiding. I drank out
Yo,
of
you're
shit,
getting a
little
hiding.
four-door Volkswagen Golf you be driving.
Hey,
Wow, they're just destroying this
we
microphone.
needed it. Oh, man, we didn't get
Whatever happened to Pete? No Pete?
Yeah.
Her boss? Which one is he?
I feel like those two might be Pete and Boss. This is the guy who helps Batman in I don't know what his name is. The butler from Batman. I'm pretty sure that's what he does. He just hangs out.
I mean, his hair is God. That's just the ugliest assembly of faces. It just looks like a fucking mutilated corpse, dude. All their faces combined.
This hair looks like the bottom half of one of those old-timey wigs that the judges used to wear. That's like he just could
Yes.
afford the bottom half, and he's like, why keep that? That's crazy. You would look so much better if you just shaved this off.
He's got cadaver in the front, party in the back, and I like it.
All right, okay. It's time. I need
Yeah, Pete and Boss is fun.
I need you to pick. I need my picks. I'm gonna bet heavy on it. Just so you know, all my money, all of my savings is riding on you
yeah.
right now. So if you please pick.
Forgot about this whole thing.
This is important. Focus. Use
Right.
all of your hockey knowledge
Huh?
in order to pick the correct
What?
answers. No, focus.
Huh?
Song rules. All right.
Damn.
These are
That's like fucking every morning when I woke up as a kid.
right.
I'm gonna be watching Sports Center.
Yeah, I know. Just fucking. Like,
I'd be
God,
like, I don't want to go to school right now. That meant I had to go to school, and
Yeah,
I hated it.
I know.
was like, oh, that's the sound of school for me.
When I heard that, like that bass line, it made my heart sink. Yeah, well, I would go like, oh
Yep.
no, I know I have to get up in like 10 minutes. Like,
Mhm.
fuck. Now I'm just gonna watch the highlights of baseball for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get up and have some cereal. But
Yep.
so what I picked one specifically where it wouldn't tell you the name. So I wanted you to guess just based off of what these teams are, because I find that always fun, that are battling up, and then I would like you to pick the winner of the best of 7. That's what it is, just so you know.
Okay.
They're all playing
Okay.
best of 7 games. Winner moves on. And it's going to go through one full side first, and then it's going to go to the other side. So you will pick the winner of each side. But
Got you.
all right.
Okay. So what is this?
These are the two teams. There's a picture. This is one
So
team. This is-
Jets. I don't get to know the names.
I
just have
wanted you to
based on the
guess. I'll tell
pictures.
you if you're right. But so
On
far,
the pictures. You want me to do it based off pictures?
I would like that. But I will tell you the names before you
Does
lock in.
music beat jet power?
Music, the power of music versus
Beat
the
power
Air
of
Force.
jets. Air Force.
Air Force.
No, I feel like if the Air Force, if you could use music against the Air Force to defeat it.
Yeah, I know.
So the Air Force, and music is kind of an ethereal thing.
Dude, I gotta tell you that I've been
They
watching.
want to kill rock and roll, but they haven't been able to yet.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you that I've been watching hockey for probably 30 years at this point, and I am just now noticing that that's a music note. That's
do you
crazy
mean?
to me. I thought you were an idiot when you were fucking saying music. I was like, that's hilarious. He doesn't even know. But like, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that the name of that team is the St. Louis Blues. And I had no idea that they meant blues music. I just thought they were talking about the color the whole fucking time. I had no idea that that was a music note. And you looked at it for you have more hockey knowledge somehow than I do. I had no idea. It's the St. Louis Blues. And I had no idea that was about the style of music. So they just were sad.
Yeah. And they have like Blue Jay wing too.
Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea, but yeah.
So I don't like the fact that this other logo has they got the maple leaf and then the plane, and the plane needs to be flipped, or the maple leaf needs to be flipped,
right?
Because the plane's already in the shape of the maple leaf. I don't like the way that it's offset. So bad logo. One on the right. We're going with music. Music's gonna win.
All right.
You can't defeat it.
You are knocking out the first Canadian team. That was the Winnipeg.
Unless you have better players.
You nailed the team. Hello, Arturo. Welcome to the chat. This is the Winnipeg Jets. So you nailed it. You actually nailed it. The St. Louis Music and the Winnipeg Jets. You kind of crushed it.
Well,
so
good.
You're saying
they're better lose a peg. Like that, everybody? It was bad. You can leave, Arturo. It's fine. Anyway, go ahead.
These next two ones. What are they?
Arturo is.
Yeah,
he can
he
leave.
just came in and he
It's
said
okay.
hola. So I said hi back.
All right, hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás? But all right, these are two other teams. I'll tell you that one is from Dallas, one is from Colorado.
I didn't know that. Do you like the D or do you like the A? What kind of gay question is this, bro? I don't appreciate
This is
either
a
of this. I don't
Freudian
want
question. I want to know.
No.
Are you more of a dude? You know the A gave you norovirus. The D never hurt
Yeah,
you.
but I mean, but anybody can have an A.
Only
The D is very specific.
D
I
is
don't want
very
the D.
specific. Hey, women can have Ds.
I don't want the D.
Dude,
The
women
D
can
is a
have
cop,
Ds
right.
nowadays. Don't be fucking
No.
bigoted. This is
The one on
2025
the
bracket.
left- yeah, the one on the left, dude. I can take one look at him and tell it's a cop. I'm gonna go with the one on the right.
You're going with the A?
Yeah, the old A with the big, really mustache. I like him.
Well,
He's like a nice old man. He's like an old dwarf with a mustache and white hair. And then we got this cop on the left. I don't like the cop.
well, I feel like you do actually.
Dallas Cops.
Dude, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's the Dallas Stars. But the Dallas Stars versus the Colorado Avalanche. That's what these are. So yeah, you did pick right.
If there's one thing you don't want, and we all learned this from playing Grand Theft Auto, you don't want stars.
Don't want stars.
That's what you don't want.
Yeah, dude, we learned that from not only Grand Theft Auto, the Holocaust. You don't want stars.
Yeah. Have you seen it? Have you seen that movie?
The Holocaust. That's a bad movie. All right, so you're picking Colorado to move on. Now,
Indeed.
Yeah, this is a new team.
Now, this is a classic battle that you would see in the Colosseum of Rome. And so we got to really think back as to what would happen back then. And unfortunately, man, these animals, they get pit up against these gladiators all the time. And the gladiators have swords and shit. And the whole thing is that they probably fuck with these animals a little bit, make them a little weaker. You know what I mean? Give them some slight poisons. And they let these guys go and slaughter them. So even though it's a really cool logo, and I probably said this last time, it's my favorite logo. I love the trees with the sun on the random cat head. Very fun. But I'm gonna have to go with the Spartans.
The Spartans. Yeah,
dude.
Dude, it's even lazier name, which is hilarious. It's one of the newer teams.
The Greeks.
No, it's the Golden Knights.
Oh, the Golden Knights.
Yeah.
I know about that. Yes, we like Golden Knights. Mike's got 2 Golden Knights blankets that he got from Goodwill. He uses insulation inside of his little shed room. So I'm gonna go with them.
Shed Room is a hilarious name.
And we love black and gold. That's fun.
You know, yeah, no, that's the Minnesota Wild versus the Vegas Golden Knights.
And you see the V in the helmet that they did there?
That's the V.
Wow.
Yeah, you got it. All right, so Vegas moves on.
All right.
Now, I feel like you can kind of figure out the names of these two teams.
No.
Well, spoiler
Go
alert,
ahead.
it's the Los Angeles King versus the
Okay.
Edmonton Oilers.
Ooh, all right. So I'm looking here. I mean, the one on the right just looks so old. How could they beat the more youthful Kings. Although both of these logos, I mean,
Dog
these
shit.
got to be the two worst ones, right?
Yeah, dog shit logos. Like, I don't know what the fuck's
So-
going on with the Oilers.
One is Chevy, which I don't like. So I don't want the Chevy one. I think I want to go with the Oilers.
Finally.
Even though they're from Canada.
Yes, that's the first Canadian team going through. Finally, we got a chance, knocking us all out. So now we're moving on to round 2 of this side. So now we've got the 2 teams you picked with the St. Louis Music Notes and the Colorado Old Mans with Mustaches.
Music.
Music, nice. We'll knock.
Yeah,
let
they're
the
not
Blues
going to win.
Yeah, they did
Knights.
Knights versus Oilers.
Yeah,
Nice.
Knights.
Okay, Knights go through. Now we got Knights versus Music Notes.
Yep, American teams now.
Yep, we've knocked out Canada. This is to go to the finals.
Knights.
Knights go to the finals. That's not
Yep,
gonna- that's not
Knights
gonna be
beats
right.
Music.
All right, now we go to the other side. We go to the Eastern
Wow. Okay,
Conference.
so they just did a name, so we're gonna go with the other one. So if you're just gonna come at me and you're just gonna write letters and then call it a day,
I feel like you're gonna want to know the teams before you make this.
No,
pick.
I
feel
don't.
like you're going to.
I don't care.
feel like
I
you're gonna
don't
win.
want it to be. I'm going based on graphic design alone,
All right.
and I'm saying why should you look at that, Ryan? Did they do that in Canva? Probably. You just
It's like,
wrote
but
letters.
Are you noticing that the T is a hockey stick though? And then
Wow,
there's a
that's
little puck.
cool.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
because their name's the Capitals, and
Yeah.
there's nothing inspiring about that, so you don't know what to
Yeah,
do.
but here's something fun. It's all in lowercase.
I don't care if the other one's the Hoosiers or not, or whatever they are. It's something dumb.
Yeah.
I don't
it's
care.
quite dumb. But come
I
on,
wanna go with them.
capitals in lowercase, nothing. That doesn't-
Nope, you
alright.
can't convince me.
Alright, But the Washington's in capitals. Isn't that cool?
It isn't all capitals. Is that what this is about? This is about lowercase and capital?
It's the
Washington
no, because the
Capitals and it's
Washington's
all
in capitals, and no, but the capitals is lowercase. It's funny. Get it?
Wow,
It's like
I do get it.
it's
That's just
a
something. No,
word
fuck
pun.
that.
It's a word pun.
No, you gotta draw a picture, dude.
You don't like font puns, dude? Come on.
Give me a
All right.
picture.
Well, that is the Montreal Canadiens. That is.
It's okay.
Yeah, dude.
We're going with the
We're getting the
Canadiens.
Montreal team going through now.
Montreal, they're gonna win. I hope there's a bunch of French Canadians on it, and y'all have to smell them forever. Anyway,
all right.
the Devil versus a Hurricane.
Yes.
You know what, dude? We had a pretty bad hurricane last time, and I'm out on hurricanes, dude.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go with the Devil.
Yes. Let's go. That's my team. That's my team, baby. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. Now we
I don't
have.
care.
Yeah.
So
Well.
now we have more Spartans. We're just people love Greeks
Yeah.
versus a Leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We got
I mean,
Greek leaf.
I'm gonna go. I don't know, dude. I could picture a Greek guy, like a Roman soldier, just really trying hard to hit a leaf blowing in the wind.
And you can picture it
And how
being
hard
quite
that could
comical.
be. To hit a leaf
Yeah.
blowing around,
Yeah, I can
but
see
that relies on
being-
the wind. And it looks like that other one on the right is moving fast based on the 3 speed lines coming up behind it. It's like someone threw that one. So I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Roman Legionnaire.
Yes! Let's fucking go. Thank you. The Leafs, dude. Everybody's voting for the Leafs to win the whole thing this year. They suck.
All right, Florida or the Grateful Dead?
What
Is that-
the Grateful Dead?
I don't know. What is that?
The lightning bolt?
Gatorade?
Yeah, more like Gatorade. But this is the Battle of Florida. That's what this is. This is the Tampa
Battle
Bay
of Florida.
Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Florida Panthers.
Now, where is the Florida Panthers from?
It's just
Where are they from?
around Florida.
Jacksonville?
I think it might be Jacksonville, but they're known as they're the Florida Panthers. I don't know how they got whole statehood, but then you also get Tampa. It's
I mean, it's a pretty angry-looking cat.
quite angry.
I'll give them that. And they are in a shield, which is very Canva.
Plus
So I'm
5
gonna go
defense,
left.
though.
It is +5 defense, but it is -5 for Canva to design. So we're gonna go -5 dexterity from Canva. We're gonna go with the +5 to lightning damage on the left.
Oh yeah, lightning. I didn't Lightning bolt. Lightning
Let's
bolt.
go lightning. Yeah,
Alright.
lightning bolt. I'm gonna go lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
All right. Okay, so now we have the Devils versus the Canadians.
The Devils versus the Canadians. All right, I'll go Devils since you like Devils. I'll do that one. That one's for you.
Yes.
Only because it's not going to matter. Because I'm going to go Legion, Roman Legion.
Yeah. You're going.
And then I'm going to go Roman Legion.
God,
And then we're going to
you're
do
gonna
the
have-
ancient Roman battle of the Roman Legion versus the Knights, the Spartan Knights. And I want more of a medieval hockey game. So this is what I've been going for here. I want to see some medieval hockey. And this is what we're going to get, dude. I want to see people that travel through time. I want to see chivalry on the ice. Okay. So what do we got here? Who do we got?
It's the
Who's this team on the right?
the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Ottawa Senators.
There you go. Now, how unlikely is this? It's got to be so unlikely.
Extremely unlikely. Ottawa's already losing their series. They're down 1-0.
Is this almost impossible, some would
I
say?
would say this is like a bet that if I put a parlay on this happening, I would be a millionaire.
There you go.
I might do a parlay. I don't put $5 on this parlay of
Hey.
all of this happening.
Thank me later, everybody.
Dude, yeah, that's great. But now I need the winner. Who wins? The Canadian Spartans or the Vegas Spartans? Or no, the Ottawa
well,
Centurions or the Vegas Spartans.
I mean, Ottawa, I don't know what's going on there, but I know what's going on in Vegas, and so I'm going to go with the team that has ready access to drugs like PCP and Prank. And whatever else they
Ottawa.
need. So Vegas.
Oh. All right, finally.
You can get anything you need.
There's your 2025 championship bracket. There's no way it can't happen. Put all your money. Take out a second mortgage on your house. The Vegas Knights have it.
Now, who's really supposed to win?
The EA does like a simulation
Sports.
every. It's in the game. They do a simulation every year, and they simulated the Leafs to win, and they haven't won in 50 some odd years, maybe 60 years at this point.
What's a Leaf?
The Toronto Maple Leafs, the one that you made lose to the Spartan or the Centurion or
They
whatever.
look so old. Like, I like a good newer team now, I think. The old teams are boring.
They are.
A new team comes out with like a
Yeah.
cooler logo. They always got, it's more upbeat, it's more hip. These old ones are just dumb. Like, who wants to follow a fucking Packer?
Dude, you know what's so funny about what
You
you're
sound like a fucking idiot.
It's so funny what you're saying right now because the Leafs used to win all the time. But that was back in the 60s when there was only 8 teams or 6 teams, I believe. There was only 6 teams and they would win all the time because there was only 6 teams. The year that they introduced new teams, the Leafs haven't won since. Like they made it to 13 teams. The Leafs have lost every single time. They usually lose first round, so people are pretty excited that they're winning right now. So and people are speculating that this is their year. A couple of their teams that they always lose to aren't in the playoffs, so like it's looking good for them. But you know what? I'm putting all of my money on the Ottawa Senators and the Vegas Golden Knights. There we go. It's a lock. Can't believe you didn't even vote for your own
At
team.
least what's my team?
The Carolina Hurricanes. I know, hilarious, right? They named it before the Hurricanes.
Yeah, I'm sure fucking Andrew Schultz will write a joke on a special about it that people have done on podcasts as jokes for years.
Yeah, that's true. That is what's going on. But dude, yeah, I like it. I'm gonna throw a couple of bets down on that. Hopefully, I'm disappointed that New Jersey didn't make it further. They could have been the Eastern Conference champions, but unfortunately, motherfucker had to kick us out.
Why do you like them? Because you're like edgelord.
No, because
they're
Devil. I
Devils?
was like, I don't know. No, when I was really big into hockey and like playing as a kid, I was a goalie, and the best goalie in the league was on New Jersey. That's basically what it was. He was
Fair enough.
Yeah, he was pretty much unstoppable. He was one of the best goalies, and I kind of based how I played off of how he played, and I really liked him. So then I just watched them and always banked on them, and they were winning. They were winning a lot. It was like liking the Patriots at the time. Like they just kept winning.
That's
so,
cool.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Yeah, but they've sucked for years. They rarely make the playoffs, and this is our year, baby. Let's go. But, all right. Do you want to try?
Well,
You want to try your
Rooting
animal
for
game?
you. And also the Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the animal game? I mean, this isn't really a game, Ryan. I hope you weren't depending on this for anything remotely fun.
Well,
but I
you
would
seem
like to
pretty
know.
gung ho on it. I don't know what the
Oh,
fuck it
I
is.
was back then, but
I was back. What was your idea? I didn't understand it.
so you got to like pick an animal. All right, you're in a room.
Hmm.
There's nothing in this room
Okay.
but you and two animals,
All right.
and you have the opportunity to make an alliance with one animal. One of these two animals. What is?
I don't know. It's generic rock music. We're gonna pick.
We need, like-
it's like a loading
like
screen.
Survivor
we're picking,
music.
Yeah, but we're picking our fighter. It's like the loading
This
screen.
is very Spike TV, but okay.
Yeah, dude. We're picking.
All right,
We're in
so
the loading
Ryan,
menu.
you have to choose cassowary or baboon.
Now you're gonna make me fucking Google what the fuck a cassowary is.
Oh, dude, Google a cassowary, dude. They're sick.
You know what a cassowary is?
Hell yeah, dude. And they're mean as fuck. And I've seen one in person, and they're scary as shit.
It's
I'm
fucking.
from Australia. and
Wait,
they're
it's just
mean
an
as fuck.
emu?
No, it's a mean moo. Look at the feet.
Okay, so it's got claws.
Basically, they could just disembowel you in a second. Like one kick, disembowel.
All right.
That's their whole thing. They're basically a velociraptor.
Wait,
They're fucking big as shit, and they just walk around, and they're fucking aggressive as fuck.
what was the other one?
A baboon.
A baboon. Oh, baboon's monkey though.
So
Like,
you and a baboon against a cassowary, or you and a cassowary against a baboon. What do you think gives you the higher chance of surviving?
Oh, it's not me. Like, oh, I thought this was like a Pokemon battle. I thought like,
No.
yeah, like you were gonna choose like cassowary, and I choose baboon, and we let them fight like a cockfight, and we see who
No,
wins.
we're not doing that. I just
No,
want to
it's-
know which one that you would
Oh, which one I
side
should
with to stay alive.
tag team? Oh, well, that's way easier. I'm obviously gonna choose baboon.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna choose baboon.
You
then.
think you and baboon can kill cassowary?
Yeah, I think we could come up with a series of hand signals that because like I think the cassowary is just gonna go rogue on you. I don't think like a fighting monkey is a thing that exists in the world. I might be able to get some sort of inner baboon skills that this thing, and they rip faces. That's
They do. I have heard that they like to rip
and dude,
faces.
look at this fucking testicle looking thing that hangs off the little testicle thing. You think the baboon isn't going to grab hold of that and just rip this thing's face off?
Oh, that's like a nutsack on your chin.
Yeah, dude. It's the perfect thing to grab. You're gonna like look at this one. That's fucked. Like look at okay, those are dinosaur feet though. That's insane. That's
The
crazy.
feet are the crazy, dude.
Dude, imagine
The feet
eating
look
those.
like you just can't let them get up, and then when you're coming in on it, it's gonna kick you.
Can you eat these things?
And its reflexes are quick.
Is this on a menu somewhere? I don't like that its hair looks like a bad wig. Like, just go bald, bro. It'll be fine. Like, dude, it's a fucking dinosaur. Look at the
Dude,
head.
the thing is so scary. I'm telling you, that's why I said look up cassowary because they're horrifying.
Yeah.
It's an actual dinosaur.
You think you're gonna go baboon, or you think you're gonna go cassowary over baboon?
It's fucking weird as shit. It's kind of like I don't know, man. They're pretty. Look up size. Cassowaries are pretty big. I still feel like maybe me and baboon could outsmart cassowary. Wow. That might shake baboon, dude. I feel like baboon's gonna get shook and pussy out.
Yeah, the baboon's just gonna like grab onto the ceiling and hide up there while this thing's going. "Caw! Caw! Caw!
Dude, they're so scary looking. They're so scary, bro. I hate it. No more.
I don't like this. That it's got like a rhino horn on its
Dude,
head.
it's got a straight up like dinosaur crown
Yeah, I don't know.
on it. Yeah.
I really don't like it, but I also think I would fuck it up. I think me and a baboon easily fuck this thing up.
No, they're basically like super dangerous as fuck. Most dangerous bird. That's what they basically call them.
Is Wait, wait, did it give me an image? Cassowary is this? No. Oh, there you go. Cassowary is like my height.
So it's as tall as you.
Yeah, it's.
I feel like you can just kick the fuck out of a fucking baboon. Baboon's gonna be quick though.
No, a baboon.
But are you more likely if Cassowary is on this baboon, or do you think you and Cassowary will be able to kill baboon quicker? Because think about it, you're trying to stay alive,
Okay.
so you can help this other animal, but you don't know.
Wait.
Like you want it to mostly be able to kill it, so you're like, which one can you assist in killing? Whoa, look at that.
These guys just go.
Oh my
See, you
God.
just get a door and you're good to go. But dude, the flying
Dude.
kick is crazy. I didn't know they could do
That's
flying
crazy.
kicks.
Dude, he's literally coming to rip your guts out.
Dude, but if these things are rideable, that might change the scenario. Cause dude, if this thing you could ride it like
you mount
Yoshi
that?
and or Mario Party, you're just fucking on the
Damn.
back of them, and then doing flying double-fisted kicks. I might choose this, and that would be cool if you could like eviscerate somebody with your jump kicks. But still, I'm going. Final answer, baboon. I'm locking in baboon.
You going baboon?
Yeah.
All right.
Is there like a simulation that you can run to tell me what would win in a fight? Wait, I think I can do it.
Yeah, you got it.
I think I can do it. Yeah, I can ask racist Grok. In a fight to the death, who would win? A castle?
I do appreciate the actual Survivor music now.
Yeah, that's way better. Or a baboon. How the fuck do you say cassowary? In a hypothetical fight between a cassowary and a baboon, the cassowary is likely to have the upper hand. Shut the fuck up. It said it has thick feathers and tough skin that provide a natural armor. There's no fucking way.
Dude, I feel like they're just fucking way like, dude. I've seen one in person, bro, and it's so intimidating. It's like a baboon is just not that big, dude. They're gonna get their ass kicked.
So the cassowary primary advantage is its lethal kicking ability. A single well-placed kick could severely injure or kill the baboon, targeting vital areas like the abdomen or head. The baboon strategy would rely on dodging the cassowary's kicks, using its agility to leap, blah, blah, blah. The baboon's intelligence could help it attempt to outmaneuver the cassowary, but in a direct confrontation, the bird's raw power and weaponry are overwhelming. I chose
We are locked in a room.
Yeah.
So now imagine me running up behind the baboon, rear naked choking it, while Cassowary is doing its thing, dude. It would never stand a chance.
It says best case scenario, if the baboon lands a critical bite, it could cause significant damage, but it's unlikely to survive long enough against the cassowary's relentless attacks. There's no way. Fuck.
That's crazy.
I chose the wrong one. All right, I kind of like this. What's the next one?
All right, let's do rhino versus hippo.
I want to know where you're at on this one, because I have a strong opinion, I think.
Well, rhino is thick, dude. I wonder if he could actually just take a chomp. I don't even know how a hippo can manage to bite a rhino. And I feel like once hippo gets close to rhino's gonna gore it. Even if hippo bites rhino's head, he's gonna bite the horn. He's gonna get fucked up. We're not saying this fight's taking place in water. We're in a room. So I think rhino's gonna have the upper hand, and I think I'm gonna be able to hide behind rhino.
Okay, good, because I'm 100% going hippo. Hippo, I feel like when they say like what's the most deadly animal, the answer's hippo. It like kills a fuck ton of people every single year.
Yeah, but nobody's out there fucking with rhinos. Rhinos are chill. But if you piss a rhino off, it's fighting to the death.
Clearly, you've never seen a cinematic masterpiece called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because there's a boss called something or other. I don't remember what his name, Bam Bam or some shit, and he's a very grungy rhino with a bandolier, and they do in fact fuck with him.
Really?
Yeah. So, but
That's nice.
and I feel like there's also a Spider-Man villain, the Rhino. But yeah.
Wait, hang on a second, dude. When did you copy my lighting?
Wait.
Pause the music. When did you copy my lighting, bro? What the fuck?
I was feeling
dog?
like I was getting outlighted.
What is that? What is this?
I felt like I was getting outlighted.
I'm
for
the
a while.
lighting guy.
Yeah, but I was
Yeah, but I'm the lighting guy.
Yeah, but now I'm encouraging you to get more lighting because now we're at the same level of light, and like you don't look superior. You're not no longer the light guy.
That's crazy.
You don't even have neon.
I kept it toned down for a reason. You got it over here looking like some kind of cyberpunk whorehouse over there, guy. I don't like it.
I think this sounds like somebody who's jealous of the amount of light that I got going on behind me right now. It's a crazy amount of light. This one even changes.
I mean, it's a lot of light,
Look,
dude. It is a lot of light.
I got almost all the
Look.
colors. If you don't like the color, wait a couple seconds. It's
You
going to
look.
change.
Bro. I mean,
It's
yep.
green.
Oh, there it goes.
Purple. Oh, there's yellowy.
Poople.
Purple.
That's what he said, guys. He said poople. Y'all heard him. Don't let him fool you.
I crushed it.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I felt like
What?
I felt like I was being outlighted. So, and then I wanted to follow suit. It looks better though, no?
No, yeah, I mean, I guess
He
I like
likes
it.
it.
But
We
just
got
saying,
him.
You
We
stole
got
it.
him. He fucking likes it.
I like my lighting. I just like lighting, but you kind of, all right, you did.
You didn't fucking invent lighting.
I did around here.
Fucking Christian
I
lighting.
did around here, dude.
Oh, my family's been in lighting for years. You should
Mm-hmm.
have saw my baby footage. Oh, lit perfectly. Oh, it was like an A24 film. It's funny. It's
All
just
right.
Light
so-
leak.
So you got Rhino versus Hippo.
Hippo. It's 100% hippo. Hippos. First of all, I know hippos are like stupid fast. They're like scary fast. You think rhinos? Like I feel like rhinos go pretty fast, but I feel like hippos much faster. And I feel like their mouth, their like squishing power in their jaw is crazy. Rhinos got these little bitch mouths that don't even do anything. They're 90% horn.
Yeah, but they're all about the horn.
They're
they got
all
a
about that
giant
horn. Dude, they min-maxed horn,
Think
and if
about-
the
think
horn
about,
doesn't
like-
hit, it's nothing. And they got like
yeah, but think
bulletproof
about
skin.
the amount of surface area on a hippo to hit with horn. You can hit so much with horn.
No, I feel
You
like
can fucking do so much horn gore.
no, but I feel like you can't. I feel like rhino and hippo skin are very similar, and they're bulletproof as fuck. I feel like you can't rhino a hippo.
Yeah, how is a hippo gonna chomp on the big ass rhino's body? He's not, and then he's gonna chomp on the head.
It's
and
not.
Chomp.
It's not breaking
horn.
skin. That's the thing. It's got like Kevlar. The bones can still be crushed. The fucking hippo takes it can just put its mouth around the skull and just crush it, and then it just drops dead. And then
Yeah, but it's
ivory.
the skull. He's gonna have a big horn in his mouth.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
The only way you can get at his skull is to bite a big ass horn.
You go side. Like you're kissing. You know, like you come in from
And
the
I feel
side.
like
We both
I
turn
feel like
our
the
heads.
rhino can kick too.
I feel like
At least
feel
the
like
ones
a hippo
I've
can
fought
kick.
in video games, the ones I've fought in video games can usually do like a kick, a back kick.
I
So
feel like
watch out
all
for that.
animals can do a kick, but I feel like they're mostly forward momentum. I feel like even the rhinos that I faced in video games, the way to beat them was to wait for them to run at you, move out of the way, and hit them from behind. That's the key. Because they always seem to have this forward momentum when they get going. That horn's heavy. They're just going, and they can't really stop on a dime. I feel like a hippo, even though that we make fun of them and then we call very large fat people them, I feel like a hippo's quite agile. They're like those fat guys who can skateboard. And you're like, how is he doing that? That's cool.
Hell yeah! I just had a moment where I was just like, Why are we doing this? This is a hilarious fucking the
You
most dumb
thought
fucking
of
shit.
this.
5-year-old shit. I know,
You
but of course I
fucking
thought of it.
it.
And now you're doing it. It's just funny.
You can take me down pretty much any road. I'll have fun with
So
it.
who wins?
I'm telling you right now, I hit enter.
I gotta know.
In a hypothetical fight between a rhinoceros, and a hippopotamus. We're using the scientific terms. The outcome is closely contested, but the rhino has a slight edge.
I told you, bro.
yeah.
I am so good at these fights, bro. You need to bet on my card.
Yeah, see, but here's the thing. It does change based on environment. It says in water, hippo wins. Hippo has a huge advantage. It's just going to drown it. But I don't think rhinos go near water. I can imagine a rhino just getting too close to water and just drowning from trying to drink. Like, it's got its nose. It leans over to drink. The nose is quite heavy. It tips over, and then it's just like, and then it just, you see a lot of rhinos just tipped over in pools of water, just dead.
Yep. Well, yeah, this is not a water-based battle.
Yeah, but the rhino's primary weapon, its horn and charging ability, is it could gore the hippo, potentially piercing vital organs, causing severe trauma. The rhino has thicker skin that protects against hippo's bites, but it's not immune. However, the hippo is no slouch. It could counter with a powerful bite, but ultimately, the rhino's horn gives it a distinct advantage.
Damn, dude.
You're better at this, dude. You pick fucking capoeiras or whatever they're called.
Dude,
and
how about this one, dude? Horse versus bull.
Horse?
Versus bull.
Dude, this is an argument that I've had for years, but it was moose versus bull. I'm taking bull 100% of the time.
Taking bull versus moose?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
No, it's not. I've done this before.
All right, how about horse versus cow?
Okay, that's crazy. I don't think cows can fight. I feel like it's like a Magikarp. It doesn't have any attack abilities. It's just...
They do the same thing. They just do that weird kick.
When you're doing one of those battles and it's your turn, you just like, it just has moo as an ability, and you click it, it just goes, and then the horse comes and kicks it in the face.
Yeah, dude, but one day it will turn into a super sick one.
Yeah.
You just gotta be patient.
Yeah, that's how you get a bull. You just have to level up a moo or a cow over and over again. You just gotta put it in fights, pull it back, put it in an actual animal. There's no chance you're picking cow.
I feel like cow just would never go
No,
down.
yeah,
like
it's like
cow,
the Homer
you just
Simpson
kick
it.
cow in the head 50 times, and he's gonna take it.
The horse breaks
He's
its
gonna
leg.
he's gonna outlet. He's gonna Homer Simpson that
Yeah.
fucking horse, dude.
So yeah, that's the thing. The horse kicks the cow in the head, breaks its leg. The farmer has to come out, shoot the horse because it's useless now, and cow wins by technical knockout, I think.
Yeah, I think we go cow.
Shut the fuck up. You're gonna lose your perfect streak. You're batting.
I'm gonna go with
1,000.
dude, it's gonna be like a real Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor 2 situation here.
Shut
And
the
we're gonna
fuck
go, or
up.
Conor McGregor 1, sorry, and we're gonna go
There's no
Nate
shot.
Diaz, aka Cow.
Cow. Come on, cow. All right. Come on, cow. In a hypothetical fight to the death between a horse and a cow, the horse is likely to have the upper hand.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah. Dude, it says the top speed of a cow is 20 miles an hour. Can you imagine seeing a cow booking
looking
it at 20 miles an hour?
A late cow.
Yeah. Cows can charge and gore with short horns if they have them, but they lack the horse's precision and kicking power. So yeah, I can see a horse just dropping a cow, which is kind of comical in my head. Where it just lands a
Yeah, for
perfect
sure.
kick and then it just goes.
Yeah,
Cow's gone. But
that would
hey,
definitely happen.
That's
I'll
good.
give it to you.
hey,
How about ostrich versus kangaroo?
All right, this is the last one. Where did the last? Wait, ostrich versus kangaroo. Fuck. That's a little harder for some reason. Nah, kangaroo. It's kangaroo. I thought it was gonna be harder because I thought I was being tricked.
Ostriches are so big.
No, I was being tricked by the fucking bullshit capoeiras or whatever they're called.
Where do you come into all this?
Me fighting.
You're in
with
this
it?
fight.
I know.
You're in the
but,
room.
Uh,
You're just gonna like cower and hopefully kangaroo wins. And
Yeah,
what if ostrich wins?
I'm just trying to farm XP from being in the
You
fight.
could have helped kangaroo win, but you didn't.
Oh,
So now
no.
ostrich wins, and
No,
now you're
th-
fucked.
There's no. Have you you've seen the people fight the kangaroos? Like human beings fight kangaroos, and if you don't think you can take an ostrich, then you don't believe in yourself. Like it has such a strangleable
What
neck.
do you do to an ostrich?
Grab its neck.
Can you even get to it as it's pecking your face?
Yes.
Jamming your
I
fucking
literally
face,
just
trying to
watched a
grab at it?
drunk man hang out at a
And then
farm
as soon
last
as you
weekend.
grab its neck, now you're in a Muay Thai clinch with an ostrich, and guess who's got the better kicks? The ostrich, who's gonna reach up with his giant velociraptor fucking claw and just rip your fucking insides out.
No, that's not what's gonna happen.
As soon as you grab a hold of it, dude,
I'm
it
gonna
knows
r-
where you are.
I'm gonna
You're too
run at
close.
it, and I'm gonna make some big sounds, and it's gonna bury its head in the sand, and then I'm gonna fucking kick it in the neck, and it's gonna break, and that's it.
They're the most horrifying. I hate ostriches. I'm actually going ostrich over kangaroo.
That's the dumbest choice, dude. You just
fighting
threw
an
this whole
ostrich.
thing. You just threw the whole
No,
thing.
dude.
You're you're not taking this seriously, and I don't respect that.
Dude, do you just not know what an ostrich looks
I
like?
know what a
Have you not been
fucking
around an
ostrich looks like. You think I'm some sort of fucking
Let's look
dumb
up their
idiot
foot.
that
Look
doesn't
up
know what
ostrich foot.
ostrich foot? Do you think that?
Yeah, because I
are
want
they,
you to
like,
see
hot?
what's coming
Wait, are we
right at your
trying to-
gut when you fucking. Oh, of course, dude.
You trying to look at some sexy ostrich
Clap your
feet?
shit
Hold on a
too, bro.
second.
If you really want to, but
Wait,
you
hold
can
on.
go ahead and type that in, and I want you to go ahead and look at what you and the kangaroo are about to be getting gutted by. While me and ostrich, which, by the way, Ryan, you can ride. Look at that. That's a dinosaur foot, dude. What the fuck?
That is a dinosaur. That's
Somebody
a
was just like dinosaur foot in a movie. Didn't it just like look like it?
Yeah, it would be, but it's also not as scary. I don't know if this is a maintained one, if this one's had a pedicure.
That one looks nice and
But like
trimmed up almost.
I'm trying like a wild one, are they much sharper? Because this doesn't look
Yeah,
that
look at this.
sharp. This looks
Those ones look sharper.
looks a little sharper. But like still looks like
Dude, if that shit kicks into your gut, you're fucked. Oh,
this one looks
That
like
looks
it's
like a
missing
demon foot.
toes. Why does it look like one toe?
dude, you could literally pan up and it would be like a Diablo fucking demon character you had to fight.
Yeah, but it's not. It's a
They got
gay
demon feet.
bird. It's this. It's
All
this
right,
thing
dude.
at the top. That's the thing.
I'm
You think
riding that
it's
into
demon,
battle
demon,
against this fucking
demon,
kangaroo.
ostrich. Like
I'm riding that thing into battle against kangaroo.
it runs so fast. That's the only upside that it has. But kangaroo is just going to lean back, and it also has demon foot.
Kangaroo foot is not demon foot.
Yes, it
no.
is. Look at so much worse. That's not a foot. That's a foot.
It's a foot.
That's a foot.
It's just a literal dagger
It's
foot.
a fucking. It's
Dude, that foot is crazy,
it's
bro.
the deadliest
Get that foot out of here, dude. What is that foot, dude?
What is this? The fucking the front paws are even worse. He's got Freddy fingers.
Dude, it's literally the sharpest ass clawed ass motherfucker I've ever seen.
He looks like he's
What
flipping
the
you
fuck?
off too. He's.
How is that even a prey animal?
I
That's how
don't
fucked
know.
up Australia is.
Yeah,
that this is a
that-
prey animal.
Yeah, I know. This is like our deer. It's crazy. It's like for
Bro, that
the
shit's
things that
so
would have to go
mind-angry.
wrong for you to die from a deer is like it's like 1,000,000 to 1 odds. But for you to die from a kangaroo, you just got lost in the outback and picked the wrong fight because like that thing is gonna shred you apart, super easy.
It's nuts.
Yeah, but yeah. So that you're dumb and you're wrong, and there's no way that an
All right,
ostrich
dude.
is gonna-
Ostrich is like twice the size of most kangaroos.
No,
Don't type in like reg kangaroo or anything.
it's that.
A regular ass kangaroo.
Yeah, I put ripped, sexy kangaroo, the jacked one that goes to the gym a lot. That ostrich or that kangaroo. So let's see.
Which one's okay?
in a hypothetical fight to the death between an ostrich and a kangaroo, the outcome is close. Wow, I did not expect that. But the kangaroo has a slight edge. Kangaroo standing 6 to 7
Split decision,
feet.
dude.
This is a split decision, yeah. It was
bullshit.
It was close.
I want to see the significant strikes.
Dude, they weigh less than I thought. I kind of thought they weighed more. You can get like 120-pound twink kangaroo. That's crazy.
Kangaroo.
A twangaroo. They're agile. They have strong hides, hopping legs. They can go up to 40 miles an hour. Wow, they can almost go as fast as an ostrich. An ostrich goes 45 miles an hour, and a kangaroo can go 40. Powerful kicks. It's exactly what we thought. Its tail's also a weapon, apparently. And it sharp claws, and it says boxing ability. Hell yeah.
Boxing ability is hilarious.
Boxing ability. That's what
I just can box, y'all.
Dude, I've always been talking about that. The boxing ability of a kangaroo is unmatched.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, dude, that's funny. But yeah, you know what? I kind of enjoyed the game. As stupid as you thought it was, you were
Really?
Yeah.
You had fun?
I kind of did have fun. I learned what a cassowary is. I thought that was a type of cassette player. And now we're here.
Cassowary cassette player. It was like a keyboard or something.
Yeah, definitely. It's a keyboard. All right. I got a couple of things. Do you know that the Island Boys having a boxing match?
No, I heard one had a kid and there was unfortunately
Had a kid?
didn't look very great.
Oh. The kid
Something like that.
looked fucked up?
Now that I'm thinking about it, no, I just was like thinking about what me and my girlfriend were talking about, or what she was talking about.
You're throwing her under the bus. The horrible thing she was saying about this beautiful baby child that's done nothing wrong and was brought into the world.
Oh shit! Wait, maybe I should be talking about this
because two brothers fucked and made a baby or something. I don't exactly know how an island boy makes
I heard,
a
like,
baby.
The fucked up one had a kid though.
Oh,
it's just like the normal one, the one that's like one's got his shit together a little more, and the other one's like real off the rails.
Yeah.
And I heard he had a baby.
He had the baby.
He done had a baby.
He done had the baby. But,
yeah. You should look into that.
But yeah, they're having a boxing match. It's on Kick and like Stake.com, the betting company. They're putting on a boxing match between a bunch of like streamers, like content creators, I guess you could call them. One guy's a midget. I think a midget's fighting like a regular. And then the Island Boys are fighting somebody, or one Island Boy is fighting a guy. But they had a press conference, and I thought I'd give you a clip from the press conference because I thought you'd like it, because it's all these, like, what's lower than C-list? I guess it's like I'll go Q-list celebrities because it's not quite Z-list.
I was about to say, I mean, dude, there's only one letter I can think of, dude, and that might be the letter D, dude.
No, I think that's wrong. I'm gonna go Q.
That's crazy.
Okay, we'll have to fact check that. But yeah, so because I don't know a single person up here, and I'm just assuming that this guy's a midget by his proportions. But,
all right, well, yes, but all right.
Yeah, and also
for sure,
this guy's 300 years old. How is he fighting somebody that's on this stage? I don't know if he's fighting the midget. That's a sick fight. You got fucking OG versus the midget. Like, all right, now we gonna have a fair fight. Now, come on now, and like, let's go. I'm into this fight, but so the Island Boy is getting into a fight with somebody over on this side of the table here.
I have a question. You said you'll beat my ass?
Yeah, I said that. No, I think you're gonna eat my ass, bro.
Hey, yo!
It's a mask.
That is a mask. It's an old man mask.
Nah, you finna try to kiss me. You finna try to kiss me, huh?
You want that?
You finna try to kiss me. You want that? You want that weird shit, huh?
You want that?
You want that weird shit?
Hey, yo! I saw him kiss his brother. You like that?
You gonna try to do that, bro?
Hey, Hey, I ain't going for that. You trying to play mind games? I ain't going for that. I watch everything. I peep everything, homie.
All right then.
I don't know why. I could not tell you why this probably
Dude.
billion-dollar company is using McDonald's drive-through microphones to record everything. It makes it
Oh,
quite
yeah.
hilarious, but it's gotta be
It's not a
tough.
$1 billion company, that's for sure.
No, Stake is a gambling company. It's like they have a lot of money, like a weird amount of money. It might be like Saudi Arabian investors or something like that, but they have a crazy amount of money that they just throw
Their names
around.
on it, but they ain't putting that much in.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Because this is terrible. But it's hilarious to be like, did this dude? It's like, bro, how could you ever go to a press conference and talk shit, dude? It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you were on camera doing a bunch of gay shit with your brother, bro. That's crazy.
like, yeah, you might. It's
You're
hilarious
gonna get roasted.
that you're ever gonna try to fight anybody and go face to face, be like, yo, you're gay and shit. Be like, dude, you kissed your brother. There's
Dude,
no
it's
like,
like
there's
weird
never
shit.
an argument that you could have.
Hey, don't try to kiss me, all right? Please, bro.
Trust me, I don't want to
Please,
kiss
bro.
you. Didn't you just lose your
You kissed your brother, bro.
for millions of dollars?
You kissed your brother.
$5
For millions, you
million,
kissed.
though.
Bro, come on, bro. That's some weird shit, bro.
Who do you
That's some
kiss
weird
though?
shit.
When
That's
you
some
lost your
weird shit.
virginity? Huh? When you lost your virginity?
What does that have to do with anything, bro? You kissed your brother, bro.
Hey, Pop, no dick.
See, it's an unbeatable
what?
defense. Be like, dude, it doesn't matter what he says. He could have killed a child, and he's still gonna come back with, "You kissed your brother.
Did you kiss your brother?
You kissed
bro?
your brother."
Kiss
What does that have to do with
guys,
anything,
bro.
bro? You
You
kiss
kiss
your
guys.
brother.
Didn't your bitch say your dick small? You got a micro pen?
I do and what? Come on, dude.
Come on, man.
You probably want to see it, huh? Because you with that
Hey,
gay
I'm
shit, bro.
I'm slanging.
just admitted that
I
on
bring my
October.
bitch.
He don't give a
I'm
fuck.
slanging. What's up? I'm
They
slanging.
just went, "You have a tiny
give a
dick,"
fuck.
and he was like, "Yeah, I
He
do
doesn't
have a
give a
tiny
fuck.
dick." And he's like, "My dick's slanging." Like, okay, you kissed your brother.
His brother, dude.
It's yeah, it just goes on from there. That seems to be the thing. But I'm
No,
waiting
no,
to see.
let it continue.
You want to see?
That's cool, bro. You kiss guys, bro. You kiss your brother.
Don't tell me
It's
you
okay,
kiss
baby
your
boy.
brother,
I'll take
bro.
care of you later. I'll
Appreciate
take care of you later.
I'm not gonna lie. Yo,
That's all you gotta talk about the whole time?
yo, did you get hard
Hey,
kissing your brother?
LGBT Hey,
That's what we ain't finna do.
Hey, I fucked way more
He
bitches
said
than you.
community.
That's cool, bro. You kissed way more dudes than me too, bro.
Do you get hard kissing
Dude, it's violently bad audio.
Dude,
It's
the mics
crazy.
are
Like, they're,
insanely bad.
hello, you fuck your brother. Can I have a large kiss your brother with
Dude,
2.5
that's
incest?
drive-through.
It's
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, steak is worth.
A large fuck your brother. A large kiss your brother. He's gonna work at a fast food place one day, and people are gonna order a large kiss your brother on his ass. He's gonna be so mad. And drive off and shit.
Large kiss your brother.
Come on, mama. Yeah, gang.
Hey,
You messed with chop shit, bro. You messed with chop
You're telling me that you don't know great names like
shit, bro.
like
I got a question.
YK Osiris or something? What the fuck this guy's name is?
I'm not trying to diss you, I'm trying to be funny.
YK
I
Osiris.
don't know. I couldn't really read it.
no.
What, you don't know Scam Likely or ISO Kane
Scam likely.
Kane ISO Kai NYC? You don't know these famous celebrities?
That's your shorty?
Yeah. That's why. That's
Nah,
why,
bro. Not trying to be funny, bro, but please don't flex on about bitches, bro. She's whack. She's
Look
whack.
how you look like.
She's whack.
You whack.
I'm just saying, she's whack.
So did he fight anybody?
They're going to. I didn't think they haven't done it yet, but that he's supposed to fight that guy that he's been talking to the whole time. That's what, as far as I understand. But this seems like it's crazy. If half of these people even show up to the event, it seems it's probably not going to happen. I don't know what this is for. I think the guy in the middle is somehow he's somehow involved in the company. I don't know. It seems crazy, but I only saw it because
you're old as fuck, bro. You're old. We're old. It's
Yeah, we're
just
old.
We're old shit.
well, the Island Boys
That's crazy.
are. That's all I cared about. I just wanted to see the Island Boys. I just wanted to.
No, yeah, that's fun. It's
I
fun to
wanted
see
to see if he was gonna kiss his brother again.
what he's doing.
is
He
he
was
gonna
kiss
kiss
his
this
bro?
guy?
He didn't kiss anybody.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Yeah, he didn't kiss any of the boys. So that's what I'm here
Nobody
for.
got kissed.
Yeah. Dude, I've been having a crazy week though. I wanted to tell you this. We've sold like, I don't know, probably like 100 packs of cards in the last little
Nice,
bit.
dude. Hell
It's kind of been crazy. So I wanted to share one with you. I wanted to open one. Just because I
Good
feel
for
like
you, buddy. Capitalizing on a national tragedy. Dude.
damn
Let's see what you
fucking
got.
right. Thank you. I'm like that
Let's
guy who
send one
sold
to
the
Pete
9/11 song. That's what you got to do. But I
Okay.
okay. But I just wanted to open a pack. So maybe you don't understand the joy of opening a pack because like it's so beautiful. Like when you
Let me see. It looks like a shitty, like off. Hold it up. It looks like a pack of off-brand Pop Tarts.
yeah, you just get it. But hey, I made it
Like
myself.
you know, you couldn't afford it, so you went to like Aldi and got some fucking Pop Tarts, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not great, but they'll do the trick. That's the thing. Like they'll when your mom's poor, you get some pop taints. Come on.
Nice.
Come on. Check this out.
Let's see what we got.
Look at this. What did we get first? Oh, we
There's
got
this one.
Geojude. Oh, dude, one of your favorites. You don't like that guy?
Wow, dude. This is more of a pun judgment contest, and I'm just not impressed.
You're not a-
Geojude.
You don't like Geojude? Look at him.
Jesus
Come
Christ.
on. Aw, you're so lame. You don't like Geojude?
That doesn't look like a Jew even.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Do you not see the hand for the fistful of money and the yarmulke?
Okay, I do see that. Well, that obviously checks out, but
He's got a fistful of money and a yarmulke.
features.
What do you mean he does- And he's in a tunnel. You think that doesn't look very Jewish to you? What the fuck?
Does he evolve?
I think there is an evolution. There is an evolution.
There's just a swastika on it, dude.
Yeah, there is
What
a
kind of cards
swastika.
are these, bro?
They're pretty
That's
bad.
Weird.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all right, what else do we
It's a
got?
weird thing to have
Hold
on
on.
here, dude.
Hold
The
on.
Fuck?
We got that's Dark Ryan.
Dark Ryan. That's probably got a swastika on it. I mean, what is going on with these swastikas, dude?
There's no swastika on this one. The Geojude.
No, I don't know, dude. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh,
What does the swastika mean, dude? You're not gonna explain that?
Well, his weakness is the Nazis, obviously. Come on. You don't know
Okay,
history?
all right. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. You don't want to make. You want the whole thing? He's.
I didn't know if that was just like a type
no,
you had.
his weakness is to the Nazis. He's resistant to Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, and he retreats from Cyclone B. Like,
Okay.
understand the lore a little bit, and maybe you get it.
I got you. Okay,
All
got
right.
you.
And check out the backs. They look great.
What's that say?
Come on. Clever Name Podcast. Got a
Oh
brain on
yeah.
it.
What
Look
is
good.
that? Like
A
it's
little
a brain?
A little brain cut in half.
Okay.
Looks nice. All right. But you don't like Dark Ryan?
This is a weird ad, but all right.
You don't like Dark Ryan? Dark Ryan, dude. He has no power.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he doesn't eat. Because he's dying of starvation. But come on, that was from our episode. Come on, I thought you'd like
Okay.
that. That was the creepy face
Dark
that you made me
Ryan.
make. Yeah, look at him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Kubrick stare.
Yeah, you remember that? That's like the smile one.
There you go, buddy. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Here, let me get a little bit of Pokemon music.
Nice
on here.
background.
All right, next one. Let's see what else we got.
That's the trainer. Oh,
Oh,
great.
it's
Some other.
Auschwitz. We pulled an Auschwitz.
Yep, there you go.
It's gonna happen from time to time. You're gonna pull an Auschwitz. It's a trainer card.
Okay.
It
all right.
happens. But it has the ability to
Yeah,
turn
yeah, it's Lord
200,000 to
Carpack.
6 million.
Yeah, Lord Carpack of your dreams, dude.
Yeah,
It's got it all.
It does have it all. All right, you know, sometimes you don't like what you pull. Let's see what we got here.
If you had a friend who wore Doc Martens too often, they would have some
Oh.
great jokes like this.
Peaceful protest.
Peaceful protest.
Yeah, there
okay.
you go. We got a peaceful protest.
I said a trainer.
It's just a trainer because it's a peaceful
That's
protest.
a little bit of a lazy one.
It's a peaceful protest. All right. Yeah, but this is the final one.
Lazy.
We got one last card here.
I'm sure it's always.
Oh!
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a bird
I see that.
bone!
Yeah, you can't steal my likeness and put it on your Nazi cards, dude.
Dude, we got a Christian.
Get it out of here.
Come on, he's got
No.
69 health.
No.
Look, he comes
No.
with Smarm. Look at
Stop that, dude.
Dude,
You're not
look
allowed
at
to
it.
do that.
Yeah, look at
That's
him.
crazy. You stole my art.
He has a litany of insults.
You needed at least 2 nasty tokens to get that.
Come on,
Did you
man.
even get nasty tokens,
I
dude? Did you
got-
come into our chat?
Here's the
Did
thing
you
about
watch the shows and get nasty tokens?
Here's the thing about NFTs is you can just right click and save them. That's the
No,
thing.
dude, you
Yeah.
can't monetize.
No, you can't. No, I
my
did it. I
likeness.
know. I got a bird bones. Look at it. I did. Look, see, it's on the back of the card.
No.
See? Yeah, look, I did it.
No.
There you go. Look. But don't worry, I kept your logo there.
What the fuck? Don't get my logo.
See,
You
your
can't have
logo's
that.
right there. It's like the swastika on the other card, but this
No.
one's the Nasty Hook logo. You see?
No.
Come on, look
There's only one of that card.
There is actually. It's right here
That's
in
a
my
one
hand.
of one.
This is a one
That
of
better
one.
be a one of one.
It is a one of one. I do.
Yeah, well, that'll be worth a lot of money one day. So you can go ahead and
You're gonna
put that
hang
on
on
your
it.
wall and
I do.
throw
like
all
it.
those other ones in the trash. This gay trash
Should I
humor.
just put it on up behind me here? Do you want me to just keep it right there?
No.
No. Okay.
All right, fine. I don't. No.
No.
No, I don't want to be. Get me out of that lineup. Separate me from the lineup of other guys. Why is that? What the fuck?
It's all the dick.
Am I in
all
some
my-
kind of weird dog whistle fucking shit, dude? Like, is this like all gonna be some shit I'm gonna look back on and be fucking real pissed off about? In like a
Yes,
fucking year
but
or
not
two,
for the
bro?
reason that you're suggesting. But
Well, yeah,
yeah, no,
obviously.
these are all my favorite dictators.
Yeah, well, move me over a notch.
All right, do you want to be like on?
What? I
Stalin?
don't want to be in the lineup of dictators. Oh wait, or put me over.
Castro,
Let's
Gaddafi.
no,
Uh,
Gaddafi,
you want Kim Jong Un or Il
Kim Jong Un.
or Stalin? Come on, or
I don't know. Which one do you think I'm most like?
you're kind of a socialist / communist, so I would go Fidel. I'd go Castro.
Okay.
I think you go over the Castro.
Wow, dude.
There you
Now
go.
that looks gay.
Yeah, let's fucking go. That's what I was going for. I see you see my aesthetic. It's like the lighting and the cards.
For sure,
and,
dude.
Yeah, dude. You
Yeah,
get it. You get what I'm going for.
Yeah, dude. You just I look like your girlfriend. It's the whole thing I'm seeing now,
The whole
dude.
thing,
I've
dude.
shaved
This has
and
just been a
lose
long
weight
way of
and
me
look
trying to
better.
flirt with you.
Yep.
That's what I'm going for. I think I blew it with the Auschwitz card, though.
Dude, the Auschwitz card came out. I don't know. It was just like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it
That's-
didn't hit. Auschwitz didn't hit as hard as 9/11. I'll be fair.
It's just played out.
It's right.
Auschwitz, but it's just not for me. That's all. But I did enjoy it, and good job on those. They look great.
Thank you.
Good job, buddy.
Thank
I'll
you,
give you a
man.
pound in the
I know
back.
you don't want to say that because you hate it, but dude, I got it. It was a Christian card. It's a little Christian card that I got now.
It was pretty cool. I mean, it did look nice. I was like, but what the fuck? You just steal my likeness.
Yeah, I did. I stole your likeness. I might do it again. You'll never know.
Bones is
There's
a
nothing-
character in another universe, dude, that I created.
Yeah,
Okay, he's not me. That's Burt Bones of the Nasty Hooks.
that's bird. Okay, well, dude.
And you kind of, I have copyrighted that
This
somewhere.
is some sort of IP theft. I don't know what's going on here, but dude, we're crossing
Yeah.
universe. You know when like Superman fought Batman? It's like that.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
Let's
that
go with
seems like
that.
an unfair fight, but yes.
Yeah, I don't even know. I think Batman somehow won that fight.
Of course, they had to make it to where Batman somehow won, or else it would just be like, what was the point of that? Of course, Superman would beat Batman.
Well,
That's
because in
stupid.
theory, like I'm just running theory through this. Wouldn't
Theory it up.
Yeah, wouldn't Batman just like have like a slingshot with some kryptonite and then he wins? Like that's
If I'm locked in a room and it's just me,
an ostrich,
Batman, and Superman,
and an ostrich.
and an ostrich, who do I pick to win?
So I'm going to Cassio.
Cassowary.
Yeah, we're to Cassio.
If it's a Cassowary, Superman, and Batman,
Let me ask AI. AI can.
who do you
figure-
think Cassowary? Who do you
In
think?
a theoretical fight to the death, the Cassowary has superior reflexes to Batman and Superman. All right, dude. That was a good episode. Thanks. I'm glad you made it through your ass virus, your dookie virus. You went through the
It
Masters.
was a vomit virus, dude. I barely dookied. And then when I did dookie, dude, I was so dehydrated that it was like black powder.
Is that
floating in
encouraging
the
though
fucking-
to you
Nah,
that maybe
dude,
you
it
got
was
because
terrible.
you vomited that it's from vomit? Maybe the dookie one gives you more dookie. The vomit one gives you more
maybe
vomit.
The dookie one gives you more. Maybe so, yeah. But when I did dookie, I did start feeling better. And they say that you shed it through the dookie.
Oh, that's a
So now I
dude.
gotta wash
Nasty
my
Hook
hands
song coming soon. Shit it through the
Dookie.
dookie, cause I shit it through the dookie. Shit it through the dookie. Yeah, I shit it through the dookie. Oh, come on. Get in the
Shit
lab.
through the dookie.
Look, he's cooking. Look, he's chefing it up right now. That's what he was doing. He was mixing it up. Now he's slapping
I
it.
got this little, just like a little.
Thread.
It's not a thread. It's like a rubbery. It's like the elastic part of like.
Are
I don't
you
know, like a
whipping
sock or something.
something?
No, I'm whipping it.
Are you?
I'm whipping this little elastic thread on stuff. I'm whipping your face with it right now.
I feel like I'm on a plantation.
Wow. I bet you do.
Please don't do that.
You need to be on one.
Massa. No.
Don't master me.
don't massa me. All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening. I appreciate every last one of you. Go buy some cards. Shameless plug. Go to clevernamepodcast.com, podcastergame.com.
If you're a fucking 15-year-old goth kid, go buy those cards right now.
Dude, if you shop at Hot Topic or Spencer's Gifts, come on
It's
down.
really Spencer's Gifts card. It really is just the essence of 90s Spencer's Gifts.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for early Blink-182. So, grab some cards. Yeah, maybe you'll get a holographic 9/11 in it. Stop whipping me. Now you just look like you're trying to cast a spell on me.
Surprised you don't call it holocaustic. I mean, it's just you're just being fucking piece of shit. Holocaustic. Instead of holographic.
It just doesn't work. I like a holographic holocaust. Holographic holocaust. Holographic. Work on it. But all right, thank you everybody. Keep doing all the good stuff to help us do things, and we'll see you next week on What's It About. This is like you're trying to do one of those like slap hands that you got out of the 25-cent machines. You're trying to stick it to the wall.
It's actually working so good.
What is working? You're not doing anything.
I'm whipping.
Now, nay.
Whipping that camera.
I'll watch you whip.
Look at that. You can see it. It's flashing the screen.
It does just look like you're an aggressive Italian, kind of. You can't really see it that much. It just looks like you're... It sounds like you're disappointed in your son, Anthony, and you're giving him a scolding. Anthony! You can't be doing this. You gotta come home and you gotta open the pizza shop.
Why are you doing this, Anthony? You're hurting my heart. You know I got a bad heart.
Anthony.
Mental illness in life is a real thing, bro.
Really?